Hi everybody, it's Cheeky Chap Gaming, and just wanted to do a really quick video just to show you a new character that I've made. I've actually deleted my my enchanter because of the issues with the pet not being resolved yet, and as you can see here, I've created a new paladin, and you can see I'm stood at the cave ready to do this cave quest, which is quite difficult on your own, even with a fighter class. And I've created the paladin because I've got a lot of paladin skills in my shared bank, to be fair. And a couple of things about deleted the character, created a new character, found out that you don't have to do that silly starter quest on the boat. You can just go straight up to the helmsman, click on him, and it allows you to get straight onto the island. Also, if you leave the island at any level, you cannot return. So obviously doing that and then deleting the character and starting again to find out you can't get back. However, I do believe it's advantageous to leave the island immediately. All these quests are pretty just boring. Boring's the wrong word. They're just they get repetitive after you've done them 6, 7, 8 times, and it's the same thing over and over again. So, but this starter island, the good thing about it is it try and gets you to group with other players so that you don't. Oh, there's a mob there. We don't want to pull 2 of them. So it's trying to get you to group with two players, with more than one player in a group environment rather than just solo on your own. Because whilst you can solo in this game, I would say that you're going to get the best out of this game if you're actually grouped with friends. That's what makes this experience worthwhile. If you're going to play this on your own, I wouldn't say it's fantastic. Also, I think I'm getting the impression I'm seeing a lot of people also following, so I'm not sure what the regs are in this game with regards to multi-boxing and all that, but I can see that being a thing. I'm not sure whether they're going to allow that when this server goes live, so it'll be interesting to see if that's a thing or not. But yeah, it's interesting, to say the least, how some of these classes will struggle soloing, whereas, like, for example, my mage Scoundrel, which I'm going to do a short video on at some stage in the next couple of days, he's quite OP. I've actually got an upgraded pet. You can probably see behind me there is a mage stood behind me, but his pet is green. That's because he hasn't updated his skill for that. He's still at apprentice skill, whereas I've had fortunate to loot my pet skill for my mage. Oh, there's my loot down there. Don't know what that loot table's doing down there. So yeah, it's had a massive impact on my gameplay as a mage, and I find it really good fun to play the mage. It's probably my favourite character out of all the ones that I've made. So, but I wanted to give this a go up to like level 10 and see if it's any good. And I do need this this quest in here, so I'm kind of hoping that these guys here try and make a group and go in, but it doesn't look like they're going to. This guy looks like he's AFK, but he's got a mage, and his mage pet is that's the apprentice pet. You can tell because it's green. If I brought my mage on, my pet's now blue, but it's the same model. I'm hoping that there's a change of pet models, because it gets quite monotonous watching the same pet all the time. Although they're unique to each race. Like as I showed you last time, the Necro's got a bat. I always thought that the Necro actually had a. Oh, that's a yellow mob. Do we want to give that a try? Let's give this a brigand a try. I've not fought one of these yet, so this will be interesting. With him being undead as well, so it could be a challenge. This. So yeah, I do like. I'm probably gonna main the mage, because I have so much fun on it. I've played, as you're aware from my previous videos, I've played quite a few of the other classes and races. I quite like the Zerker as well. The Berserker's fun. It seems to be the fighter classes, but you do need a decent weapon in your hand, or weapons, because if you've got garbage weapons, they don't do a lot. As you can see, I'm using this quite sad studded hatchet, and each class and race has got its own weapon that they prefer. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not really concerned about. Well, I should be concerned because the skills are important, but I'm not sure they're fully flushed out on here yet. And I'm sure that come the end of this beta test on June the 13th, you're going to see some massive changes before they actually release the game on the TLE server. So that'll be interesting as well, because I'm pretty sure that a lot of the pet classes will probably get a bit of a nerf because they are quite strong. Oh, I killed that without any trouble. That was interesting. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the on what's going to happen in the near future here, and with my Pally. As you can see, this Pally looks pretty cool, to be honest. I've never played a Barbarian Pally before, and it was an option, so I thought I'll just put it on and have a look, and he looks absolutely massive. So I'm quite surprised that it looks as cool as he looks. I mean, look, all the characters are they're just you know what I mean. This game's showing its age now, a bit like EQ1, but EQ1's got that kind of weird looking good flavour to it all the time. It doesn't matter once you've played EQ1. It's like a lot of people are saying Evercraft, which is like, even I said it myself when I first looked at it. It's like Minecraft has a baby with EQ1. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy, and I've always despised Minecraft, although it's probably a really good game. My video card, the 4090, would spit that type of game out. It wouldn't allow it to run it. It'd go, you're not having that on this machine. Piss off, mate. So, like, that kind of, like, epitomises what's going on in the graphics. It proves that graphics are not really a thing. It doesn't matter. All you need is the gameplay. And for me, EQ2 versus EQ1, no contest. EQ1 every single time. But there's some sort of pull to EQ2. I don't know what it is. I haven't worked it out, but I'm really enjoying my time in EQ2. I think it's because I'm playing with a group of friends and relatives that are making it fun, and because we're always grouped together and we're running around. I mean, look, there's some constraints on life and stuff like that, so we can't meet every 5 minutes of the day and do X, Y, Z purely because that's just the way it is. The ignore button works in this game as well, which is fantastic. So yeah, it's an interesting concept, EQ2 to EQ1, and I can see why, and I can see the attraction for both games. This is more visually pleasing, probably, but the group environment thing is great. Whereas on EQ1, if you're on a box server where you can probably box 6 accounts on one computer, or if you've got 6 computers, if you've got the inclination to do that on a true box, then you can play 6 characters and you can solo, but you're working your legs off. I've done a couple of boxes before. I had a damaged shoulder once when I was playing EQ1 on one of the TLP servers. And I only had one hand, and I was trying to play 2 characters with one hand, and it was just very difficult. And so anybody who's playing 6 characters in a group, I mean, I'm sure there's some software out there that can aid people to do that. I'm not a big fan of using. I prefer the natural make a fuck up mistake and you pay for it because you're going from keyboard to keyboard. Although you can use Barrier or whatever software so that you can use one mouse to use 2 computers. But again, kind of feels cheesy, but it's horses for courses. It's not. Who am I to sit here and tell you how you control your characters? I'm not here to do that. I'm just telling you what my preference is. And again, with EQ2, I've not been tempted at all to box in EQ2. Whereas I normally, if boxing is allowed on the EQ1 servers, I could be tempted to box just purely a druid or something, a porter class, and that would be the only reason why. There won't be any other reason why. Do you know what? I like this. Look at this. This looks very atmospheric, doesn't it? And this smoke behind here, or the fog. Yeah. So this is my Pally. So he's clearly not going in there. He was just probably standing there to protect himself. He's now going to go and probably kill these undead because I spent all day yesterday doing that on my guy, leveling up, just grinding away. Oh. Yeah, he's cast. Oh no, I don't know what he's doing. But anyway, yeah, I digress for a minute. I kind of like. lost my thought pattern there for a minute. But I do like this Pally. I think he looks cool. It's quite beefy. I'm not sure what the hitbox thing would be with regards to, will it make a difference how I get hit by mobs? I'm not sure if that's a thing. I guess it is. But EQ1, it doesn't matter what size you are. And it seems to be the same in here. So you're going to get hit anyway, because there's a box around you which is going to get hit, and I think that will be the same here, to be honest. So the only sort of different thing is that you're a big fat tall person in here. I don't mean that derogatively. Or you could play a halfling paladin probably and be a small skinny person. But I do like that kind of look. This looks like a heroic character. I mean, his chest is bigger than our front street. I mean, that's ridiculous. God, I don't know how he breathes. He's got scaffolding inside his chest. Oh, there's an interesting person. Is he coming to do that now? He's just gone in to do that on his own. Do you know what? Can I do that on my own? Do you know what? I'm going to have a look. I'm pretty sure this is quite tough to do on your own. At my level, I don't know what level he was. But I've not soloed this at all. Oh no, these are all yellow to me. There's no way I'm going to solo this, so I'm just going to step out. That's just not going to be a thing. So let me just leave. If they were the next level down, I would be tempted to do that. But on this character, I'm definitely not going to do that. I'll get murdered because they're pretty much too high for me. But anyway, that's it. I just wanted to make a short video on my Pally and a little bit of discussing about some of the things that you can and can't do on here. I mean, obviously, leaving the starter aisle. A lot of people I've been talking to that have been doing crafting reckon that you can get your crafting skills up quicker if you leave the aisle, because there is crafting on the game here, but you can't do some of the missions that get you experience quickly. And you don't really need to be on here. The only reason you need to be on here is to gather equipment early doors, so you can give yourself some stats. But if you've got multiple characters on your account, especially like me with my mage, see, look, this mage is going to make mincemeat out of this. He's a level 7 as well. He's going straight in there. Look, he's going to go straight in there. I'm not sure, is he going in there? It would be interesting to... If he goes in there, I might join him if I get an option, because I do want to complete this. Just smile at this guy, see if there's any reaction. Oh, I don't know if I've been getting any. Not been looking at the thingy. Yeah, so it doesn't look like I'm going to get any sort of feedback off that individual. So EQ1, EQ2. I'm actually planning on playing on the new TLP when it comes out. And because my friends can only play in the evening, I'm probably going to play in the evening with the guys, and then I'm going to play on EQ2 during the day. So I'm going to have the taste of both of them. And yeah, it's one of them. I'm probably going to do a few videos on EQ1 when we start, just purely because I say I'm leaving EQ1 each time, and then the TLP starts and I'm back on it again because my friends all play on it. But I am getting to that stage now where I'm looking for something new, a new experience that I can do, because I've got so much time on my hand, so I want to enjoy it a bit more. And making these different characters has made me realise that you can spend a bit of time, which is something you're limited with if you've got family and stuff like that, and you're working. So you need to know what you want. So that's that thing that comes back to the boxing situation, where I can understand why people want to box six characters and play the content on their own, because then they're not relying on people that are at work or people who yeah, I'll be here, and then they're not here. So yeah, EQ1, EQ2, it's one of them, innit? And the things about this game, there's so many things in this game that are really good compared to EQ1, and then EQ1 of the questing and the sort of immersion is different, even though the graphics are not as nice. The graphics are nice on this, but graphics don't make a game. It's all about the gameplay. And some of the quests on these chains are quite long, and there are some on EverQuest that are like that as well. I mean, especially, I've never done an epic quest on EQ2, but I have on EQ1, so it'll be interesting to see what that's like. I'm not even sure if that's something that's going to happen. I don't know if that's something I'm going to do or not. I've not even thought about that. But gameplay wise, I can see and understand why people like different characters. I was reading the Primer official strategy guide. I have been doing over the last 3 or 4 days now, and I am going to make a quick post about that. And there's effectively twice the amount of characters to play on EQ2 compared to what there is on EQ1, because they've got a different flavour. Like they've got the Pally and the Shadow Knight on here, but they've done a double of everything, whereas you get half that amount on EQ1. But you know what you're getting on EQ1 here, like the Pally or the Shadow Knight. One's a defensive, one's an offensive. So there's a different sort of twist on it on here, and you'll notice that well, on this particular character, he's more self-sufficient as a paladin in EQ2 than what he is on EQ1. You have like your one. I mean, you've got heal spells when you get past level 9, and you start getting the cleric spells from 9 onwards in EQ1. But in EQ2, right off the bat, I mean, not until I got to... I'm level 5 now, and I think I got this at level 4, Prayer of Healing. So I can solo with this character, which I have done from level 1 to 5. I've not had a single group yet, but I am looking to group for this cave behind me, because there's quite a few linked mobs in there, and it's quite difficult to do it on your own if you're not a finger wagging class. So there's merits for all the characters in this game, for one reason or another. I haven't tried some of the bard classes out, and some of the other various classes either. Now look, there's some people here that might be going in, might get a chance here. See if I can get in with these guys. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, look, I've got an invite, so this will be interesting. We'll get to finish this quest. So I might get an invite here. Woohoo! So we are going to see this quest cave. Yeah, in a mo. Our group leader is AFK a minute. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so it looks like we are going to get this option to go in here. So you'll get to see what this cave. Oh, that's that guy who's just come out. I wonder if he's come out and he's nearly dead. Look, so he's gone in there and tried that himself, and he's struggled. So yeah, that's interesting. What is he? So he's a 6 Pally. He's higher than me, and he's come out. So he's not even been able to do it. So that's rather interesting, isn't it? So I can see this chap joining us, and I can see all of us going in here and completing this. Oh, there we go. Right, so I'm going to stay on stream, guys. Well, I'm just going to keep stay in the video until we finish this, and then I'm going to call it a day on this. So at least you'll get to see a group quest, and this is quite a good quest actually. Right, where's the group? Oh, there they are. I need to move my bags out of the way because it's always down here. In fact, I'm just going to change that now. So I'm going to move my group window over here out of the way so it's up there at the top and I can always see people. Oh, got invited by the wrong guy. Right, so I'm actually going to disband and leave this guy because I want to join these other guys because I volunteered to go with them. Right, okay. Where's my can't see, can't get out of it. Lead group, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I joined the wrong guy there. Anyway, sorry, I keep getting pulled apart here from what's going on. I wonder how long we're going to be stood here. That's the only trouble. I don't want to be spending another 10 minutes here waiting to go in and do that. So we'll see what happens. It looks like the guy who was here has just run off. Just ask him how long. I think he's getting impatient now. That other guy looking for a group. I don't want to just go in there with 2 of us. I'd rather go in with the full group so you can see the benefit of the heroics and all that, which would be cool. Let's just pop my bar back down where it was. I think we're waiting for this mage actually, which is a bit concerning. They've been AFK for some time now. It looks like this might not even be a thing. Might end up not actually going in here. If that's the case, then there's another person. They've just gone straight in. All right, okay, so it might still be a thing. All right, well, while we're waiting, oh, there we go. Magic has invited you. Oh, there we go. Ah, we're there. We're ready. Ah, fantastic. So here we go. It looks like we are on, and we are going in. So I'm gonna keep quiet. I'm just gonna play the game here so you can watch this bit of a group thing, and then after we've completed this quest, I will actually terminate the video. So here we go. We're going in. Right. So I'm going to assist the other pally here because he's higher level than me. Interesting. It's all pretty organised. The heroic thing's lasted about 10 seconds and it's getting pulled. I'm sure we need to hit these before we pull them out. So let's just hit these because these are part and parcel of the quest line. If you have to take these down first. These guys have just run in here to do this without even realising that, I think. So I'm going to let them fight and I'm going to do all this. Otherwise we'll be here for the next 3 weeks. Right, so that's first part of the quest done. I'm not sure they've realised that they need to do that. I think there's another one, isn't there? No, the other one's done as well. So now we just have to kill the boss mob. But if you leave them totem poles up, then this person just keeps casting undead all the time and they keep coming at you. Oh, there's another totem there. Look, I missed that one. Yeah, he's got it. So now we'll get another... We might get one more spawn. If not, they might just be able to pull this guy. I'm sure the other one's gone. Is there one missing? No, we've got them all. Here we go. These mobs are dying so fast, it's crazy. I'm just picking a target in it, and then while they're fighting the other one, I'm just fighting this one. Should be assisting really, but yeah, here we go. Oh, and that's it. Game, set, and match. Yeah, I'm going to put an ED on that because I can use that. And if I win it, I win it. Cool. So I won that, and it's definitely a wisdom item, and it goes in your range slot, which is fantastic. So boom, there we go, +3 wisdom. So that's the end of that, guys. So you can see, as a group, it was quite easy. There's nothing compelling about it. It's not brilliant, but at the end of the day, it was only a small dungeon. So, but it's fun when especially when you're playing with your friends, because you get more interaction. Obviously, there was no interaction there whatsoever. That was just let's go in there, kill that mob. I actually need this on my cleric as well on here. My cleric's been hanging around like a bad smell for a couple of days now, trying to get this quest completed, and it hasn't materialised. So I'm gonna hand in here, guys, and then I'm gonna, well, here he is. Yeah, I'm gonna hand the quest in here, guys, and then I'm gonna actually finish the video here, because it was just really to show you the pally that I'd created, and that's my quest line complete for this character, I do believe, on here. So in fact, let me just check. I might have another one actually. Yeah, I have. Look, a source of evil completed. So I just need to go. I need to go and hand it in to the other guy. Where's the guy? There he is. It's at the very beginning, so I'll have to run back and hand it in. I'm going to just do that off camera though, guys. I don't want this to become a running simulator, so you can watch me doing that. So I appreciate anyone. Oh, I just want to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know where you're all coming from. It's just crazy. I guess lots of people like EQ2. So it'll be interesting to see how many folks watch some of my videos when I do some EQ1 videos. I haven't decided what I'm making yet. That's the other thing with this character. Barbarians and trolls, they start swimming a lot slower in water, a lot later, not slower, sorry. So if you notice, because they're a tall character, they can run through the water a lot longer before they start swimming. So they can fight in the water and still breathe and not have to leave the waters, hence this here. So I'm just fighting this shark just to show you. Whereas if he was a gnome or a halfling, you'd be underwater fighting this now, and it slows things down a bit for you. Your movement gets slowed down. If I start getting beat up here, I can back up the beach, and then I can just lose this mob because it won't come out of the water. So it totally stays in the water, which is the one good thing I do like about this. So it's good that they do that. Oh, I got a box as well. Would you believe it? So let's see what we get here. Oh, shark skin arms, stamina, update. Oh, look at that. It's slightly less of an upgrade, but yeah, it's cool. We'll have them. Thank you very much for free. Right, I'll go and hand my quest in, and then that'll be the video, guys. So thanks very much for taking the time to comment on my videos. I really appreciate it. I haven't done any live streams yet. That's probably something I will be doing in the future. I am actually going to be playing the start day at EverQuest 1. So I'm going to create a character on there, and I'm going to spend a couple of hours live streaming, probably. We'll have to wait and see. It depends on if you want to hear me nattering or not. Oh, look at this. I get a... Oh, my God, that's a sword and a half, isn't it? Look at that for a swap. See, now that's the reason why it's worth doing just the main quest line on here, just purely for that. So, I mean, clearly that is a massive, massive upgrade. Although it's a two-handed weapon and not a single-handed, but I'm cool with that. But I'm sure that if I find a decent one-handed weapon, I will use the both depending on the situation. But you can see that. Look at that. That's phenomenal. 1 stamina, 3 strength, 2 wisdom, 5 health, 5 power, 3 to 10 damage. Absolutely fantastic. Right, guys. That's going to be it for my video. I look forward to streaming again in the future, and China Shop Game, cheeky chap, China Chap. I need to stop drinking alcohol. I don't drink alcohol actually. I'm a tea man myself, or coffee. So it's Cheeky Chap Gaming, keeping it simple. Thanks for enjoying the video with me, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks. And I'll catch you on my next video. I don't know what I'm going to do for my next video. I'm probably just going to get one. I'm going to actually play my mage. I'm going to actually do a little bit of camping on my mage, and I'll go through some of the skills in that I've got on my mage, so you can see that, and then you'll understand why I love it, because it's such a great. I can nearly solo a 3-up elite mob in this zone. I got one down to 5% yesterday, and then I got killed because my pet got killed and I couldn't keep him alive. But anyway, enough quatching and talking. Let's terminate the video here. And like I say, thanks very much again, guys, for watching my video. I look forward to your feedback. Have a nice day.